concepts from the Gita and then trying to discuss them so that we can see and understand, are we interested, is the Gita interesting or not. Is the Gita interesting? Who thinks the Gita is interesting? Interesting, why? Why is it interesting? So old, 5,000 years old. Why are you reading such an old book? No new edition also. Yes?
Basically, Gita is extremely interesting because it has the answers to all our questions, whatever problem we face in life.
That's so nice. There's a very nice point in there. It says it has the answers to all the
problems,
questions. 1 second. Did we even have any questions? First place. To have some answers, we have to have some questions first. Yeah. Arjun started speaking first. Krishna didn't start speaking first. Who started speaking first in the Gita? The whole of first chapter, in fact, Krishna doesn't say a word. Whole of first chapter. In the second chapter, he starts speaking. First chapter is just a good listener. As a friend of Arjun, he's just listening to his problems, his questions. And then in the second chapter, when Arjun really asks him that, Krishna, you know what? Don't be my friend right now. Don't console me. Don't cajole me. मुझे बहलाओ फुसलाओ मत. Just act as my guru, take the position of my guru, and really answer my questions definitively. And then that's when he really starts with a little thappad with his words to Arjun. But that's in the Gita. But yeah, that's a very nice point. You had a point to make, Mati. You were saying something.
This only. That
yeah.
We keep having questions in our day-to-day
life.
They keep coming to us.
Yes. Correct. It keeps coming to us, but then they go because there's no avenue for them to be answered. Yeah. So that's the point I think we can pick up on. And the first session, this is the third session today in this whole series. The first session we spoke about creation and the creator. That's what we spoke about. In the second session, we basically spoke about the different types of learning that there are, broadly speaking. How are the different types of learning? Akshobhya Prabhu has been kind enough to be recording these sessions, and he's been putting it up. So whoever's missed it or maybe wants to revise it, they can revisit the School for the Heart website or School for the Heart YouTube channel, and he's uploaded all of them there. The third session today that we're starting, I want to ask a small question. We like Arjun, we will also follow parampara and start with questions. I want to ask a small question that when someone asks you, who are you? What do you say? Who are you?
Naturally, the way you asked us to introduce.
To introduce us. We answered the name. Name. What else do we say? Someone, hey, how are you? Where are you from? Who? Like, could you introduce yourself? What do you say? Say your name.
Repeat the question.
Yeah. If someone asks you to introduce yourself, what all do you say? The first time when you meet someone, what do you say? Name. Then. Where do you live? And what else? What do you do? Whatever is there on your Aadhaar card, no? ID card, no? It's called an ID card. Aadhaar is your ID. So ID means identity. So these are all part of your identity, and that's what you have to do. What you do, where do you live, then which school you go to maybe, and which state are you from, and what languages do you speak, and all these things you talk about. Yeah. Now, out of all of these, how many are changeable? How many of these can change? Can your name change?
Like where do we live, we can
Change it, yeah, we can change it. Where do you live? Name also can be changed. Name also can be changed. School also can be changed. What are these things that cannot be changed? Right? This is your identity, no? Name also you can change. Yeah, you can change names. All you need is an affidavit. That's all that you need. I know people personally who change names. Yeah. There's a process. You want to change name? No? You're good with the name?
I want to.
Yeah. change it? Later, I'll tell you later secret how to do. But you can change all this. Something that you can't change. Out of these, which is the one that you can't change?
Your date of birth.
Date of birth you can't. Nice, no?
Very nice.
You can't change your
Date of birth.
date of birth. You can't change. You can hide it maybe. Ki, people shouldn't know my real age. Not a problem for you guys. My age people they start feeling, but people start thinking no. But they can't change it. Yeah, can't change it. That's a very good one. What else? Anything else?
Your inner self.
Inner self you can't change, but you don't really talk about that. When someone asks you that who are you, how you don't really talk about it. You talk about all these different things. But this is the highest level that you've gone. That date of birth we can't. Other things in this life we can change. In this life we can change. Parents are related to date of birth only.
Yeah.
That's how they are parents. No? The parents you can't change it. At least biologically you can't deny that someone is your parent. Is that okay? So in this life, the other things you can change. For example, school name, place where you stay, etc., etc., etc. In this life, what you can't change is your
Date of birth.
date of birth, parents, something that is related to your births you can't change. वो तो हो गया, right? But what happens? Did you exist before this birth?
No.
Did you exist? What do you think? Did you exist?
What happened?
Huh? Could be possible.
Yeah, could be.
Possible.
Like a question
Yeah.
mark for us.
Question mark. Aradhya, what do you think? You existed before this birth? How old are you? 9 years you've been here. Okay. What were you doing 9 years before that? Before 9 years. Staying with God, nice. I was staying with God. Now I've come here to chill a little bit. Then we'll see what to do. Yeah, yeah.
I was auntie.
You are an auntie. Oh,
How do you?
how do you know? Okay. So it's a question mark. We can think about it.
Actually,
Yeah.
the recent research says that when the baby is in the womb,
Yeah.
he cries
Correct.
at times also,
Yeah.
and cries when he remembers the previous
Previous
birth.
birth, yeah. Yeah, so Krishna says this, like she said, that she might have been an auntie, I might have been an auntie also. Like you can, it's not like if I'm in a male body right now, I have to be in a male body before. I can be in a female body or whatever body, right? So we had different births before, okay? And we'll have different births after also. Is this okay to understand? Krishna says this in the second chapter. He basically says these bodies are like just like clothes. That just like we wear some clothes, and once those clothes are done with, they wear out, we basically change it. Just like that, these bodies also we keep changing. In fact, even in this life, right? Aradhya, you're 9 years old, yeah? No, when you were 2 years old, did you look the same? How did you look? Different? No, how different? How are you? What was changing? Smaller?
Bigger height.
Height, now you're bigger, yeah? Yeah? Prabhu, you think, how did you change?
Like smaller.
Smaller, no? Yeah? Anybody? Everybody was smaller, or someone was bigger and they become smaller? Now you become bigger, but you are smaller, right? Yeah, good. So, we can't change Bhagavad Gita. No, we can't change Bhagavad Gita because Bhagavad Gita, Krishna said 5,000 years ago. It's just coming down to us as it is. That's the name. It is said Bhagavad Gita as it is. Yeah, just like that. So we're learning from it. We're learning from it knowledge which has not changed timelessly. Yeah. What was I saying? The body. Yes. The body has changed even in this life. Has it not? Oh, mine has changed. I used to play 3 games of football when I was in my early 20s. Now I play one and my body starts creaking and screaming and shouting and tells me my age, reminds me of my age that listen buddy, slow down now, right? My back starts aching and this starts, my body is now changing, yeah? Yes or no? Yeah? Just like that all of our bodies are also changing. So even in this life we are changing bodies. Science says that after every 7 years, all the cells in your body have changed. If all the cells in your body have changed and your body is made out of cells, then do you not have a totally different body after 7 years? Yes or no? Gradually it has happened. For example, the ghadi, if you see a ghadi, a clock, in that the seconds wala jo hand is there. How many hands are there in a clock? Usually 3 hands are. Which ones are those? Seconds, minutes and hours. ठीक है. तो seconds वाला जो है वो तो टिक 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 दिखता है हमको, या जो minutes वाला है वो change होते हुए दिखता है क्या? Can we see them changing? We can't see it changing, but after 5 minutes if I come, it would have moved. Yeah? Hour wala to we can't see only because it's even slower. Yes or no? Yeah? But is it changing?
Yes.
Just like that, our body also is changing every moment. But we just can't see it. You just can't see it. After 5 years, if someone comes and sees you, "Arey beta, aap to itne bade ho, itne se the, you are this much now, you have now become so big." They are seeing it change. Because 5 मिनट बाद आए हैं. Figuratively speaking, 5 मिनट बाद नहीं आए, 5 साल बाद आए हैं. But जैसे हम 5 मिनट बाद आके देखते हैं, the घड़ी has changed. It's like that. You can't see every day. You can't see a change, but it is the body is changing. Now the question is the identities that we've asked, your name and this and that, whatever. What are they all related to? Your body? Are they labels of your body? In this life, we can change the other things, but we can't change date of birth, parents, which is related to the birth of your body. Yes or no? Do you understand this point? Yeah. This body is born. The birth date is of you or your body. Because you just said that before this birth you existed, so it can't be the birth date of you. It is the birth date of this body. So after you leave this body, or before this life, did you have a different birth date? Because your body has changed, the parameters which are linked to your body, have they also changed? Yes or no? Yes? Who agrees here? You agree? Have your parents changed? Parents also changed. Oh no, दो ही तो चीजें थी, 2 only things were there which are not changing. Now we've taken them also out. Now tell me, when someone asks you that who are you, what is it that you say that can be so that it is permanently your identity? Anything that is permanently your identity. What is it? Atma? Yeah. What does this word mean? It's a scary word. When I was a kid, people used to Atma. Where is it? I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. Yeah. So, but when we say Atma in this context, or Krishna says Atma in the Bhagavad Gita, he doesn't mean Bhoot Pret. Doesn't mean ghosts. What does he mean? Soul. Hey, what is this soul? We hear this word soul. Is it a genre of music? What is it? What is this soul, Atma and all? We've heard this. We've heard this word. But what is really Atma? What is soul? What is it? Okay, when I ask you, are you this body or are you this soul? What will you say? Soul and body? Mataji saying soul, Mataji saying soul, body. What else? Hey, this is you are not talking. Hey, Bharat, 9 years, you have 9 years experience in this body. 30 years, 32 years I've been in this body. You have to know, no. What is this made out of? Who am I? And you need to know this. Yeah? So, soul or body? Last part. Who says just body? We are just body? ये तो खत्म ही हो गया. This question has been answered. Okay. Who says soul and body? Both. Soul and body. Yeah? Soul and body. Who says only soul? Okay. So there is a competition between soul and body. So let's try and analyze it. क्या करते हैं? So when someone leaves the body, when someone's time is done in this planet, they leave the body, go take another body. So when they leave the body, the body is still here, but we say the person has died. Right, no? For example, there's a small insect, okay? The insect has now died. Because of whatever reason, का time खत्म हो गया था. So the insect is dead. So the insect body is here or body is also gone? Body is here. And where is, how can we say, which keys हो they, oh, चला गया, this person has gone, yeah? Where is gone? Here he is.
His soul has.
Soul has gone. So we should, if we have both body and soul, we should say half has gone, half is here. We should say that, no, we should cry when some loved one leaves. We cry, no, we become sad. We should be half sad, half happy. Because body is still here. So half is still here, half has gone. So we should be half sad and half happy. Is that true? Is that what happens? It's full sad, no? Can we do, in fact, with that body, do we keep that body? No, we just discard it, no? Such a person we've loved full life. Now we're like, चला गया ये तो. Now ये जो रह गया इसको क्या कर दो? फेंक दो इसको जला दो, गाड़ दो, whatever. Yes or no? Yeah. So that means that we are actually not this body. We are who? Soul. We're not this body, we're the soul. This body is something we're living in right now. Just like I am not, me and my house are different. I will, if someone says, who are you? You won't say, I am Prithvi and I am my house. I won't say that. No, I am Prithvi. I live in my house. Is this okay to understand? I am a living entity. I live in a house. Just like that, if I am a soul, this body, for this period of time, I am renting out and I am living in this right now. But this is not me. Is this okay to understand or too much for a Saturday morning? क्या बात कर रहे हैं हम Saturday morning को कुछ light बताओ प्रभु जी. What is this?
Can I ask a question?
Yes, Prabhu.
Basic one.
Yeah.
So like for a baby, the touch of a mother.
Yeah.
So the touch of a mother, some say, has healing powers also.
Correct.
So that touch is through the body or the soul?
The body, but if it can't be any body, right? It has to be a mother whose body has the mother's soul in it. If the baby is being touched by the mother's body which doesn't have the soul in it, will it get consoled? Will it get healed? No, right? So the power is where? Body or the soul? Power is in the soul. It is coming, the medium through which it is coming is the body. What makes the body active? What is the difference between me and this table? Who's alive?
You are alive and that's
Not alive, yeah.
living and the table is
Not living, yeah. But why the table is, why this partiality? Why the table can't be living? What is the difference? See, this body is made out of 5 matters. 5 things. Earth, water, fire, air, ether. Can we repeat it? Earth, water, fire, air, ether. Mixture of all of these things. Dominated by, everything on this planet is dominated by earth element. Because we live on earth. It's a fish shell. Fish is dominated by the water element. That's why it can live in the water. So this is also made out of 5 matters, and this body is also made of 5 matter. Then how is this body alive and this body not alive? Because of the presence of the soul. The presence of the soul determines what is alive and what is not alive. Just like when this soul will leave this body will be called as dead. Yes or no? Very simple. So the point that I wanted to make was that the presence of the soul is very important. For example, we are making money. How many people like money? I like money. You don't like money? Hey, you don't like money? Why? You can buy things with it.
Yeah, still I do.
You don't like money? Come, you have to like. Money is important. Okay? So, money, everybody likes. We like money because we can buy things. We can buy comfort. We can buy a lot of things out of it. That's why we like money. Otherwise, money is just paper. Money in itself doesn't have any value. Can we eat money? But we can buy food that I can eat. That is why money is valuable. Is this okay? So, if I like things, I like a jacket, मुझे एक jacket पसंद आ गया, it's cost me 50 lakh rupees. Jacket, 50 lakh rupee jacket, okay? Now, imagine this. If someone says to you that I'll give you a boon, a genie comes. You know genie?
Yeah.
Have you seen Aladdin? Genie comes. Genie comes and says to you that I will grant you all your boons. जो चाहिए. In fact, I will give you the full planet. The full planet is yours. All buildings, not just one house. All houses are yours. All cars are yours. All things are yours. All jackets are yours. Everything yours. Good, no? I'm working so hard to attain some things. Yes or no? Good. Problem solved. सब कुछ ही में. Planet is mine. But he puts one condition. Genie puts one condition. You want to know what that condition is? Genie puts a condition that the whole planet will be yours, but you will be the only one living there. You will be the only one living there. Will you agree? Why? Arey, you got everything you're working for, man. You are working for so hard for attaining all these things. You will be like, no. That 50 lakh rupee jacket, who will I show it to? Yeah, why do you need it? First question is, why do you need it? But I'm not even going there. ठीक है, you need it for sheltering yourself from cold or whatever. But that 50 lakh rupee jacket becomes 0 rupee value.
देखता ही नहीं है।
हाँ, क्या फायदा हुआ? She's so right. कोई देखते नहीं क्या फायदा हुआ? The whole idea, otherwise I can just put a kambal on me, no? If it is just cold, I can put a kambal on me. A 200 rupee kambal I can put on myself. Yeah? But why 50 lakh rupee jacket? Why? Because then the joy I can take from that, पैसा वसूल कैसे होगा? वसूल तब होगा when the amount of I can share it with you. It's not even about showing off. Fine, that's another element. But the value of things comes when it comes in contact with other souls. That's what I want to say. You wanna understand what I'm saying? Even things get their value when they come in contact with other souls, spirit. You understand this? Do you agree here? You have a confusion, Mataji? Yeah? What is it? You have a thought?
Who is going to praise? Is it the body praising or the soul praising that object?
Everything is done by the soul. But it is through the body. The body can't do anything. The soul leaves. Can body move? If the body is moving up, the soul leaves. Very scary. Very scary.
But soul तो निर्लेप है.
क्या है?
निर्लेप, उसको किसी से कोई attachments नहीं है.
Yeah.
Then how is it praising? Like it is asking the body to praise.
Because so the soul in itself, in its original form, as Mataji is saying, is not attached to material things. It still has attachment, but in a spiritual, because it is spirit, it has attachment to spiritual things. Is that okay to understand? But right now, what are we in? In this current condition, what are we in? Inside body. Body is matter or spirit? Matter. Is this okay to understand? Yeah. Hence, because we are not understand. अब आज ही हमको पता लग रहा है कि I am not this body, I am a soul. आज पता लग रहा है हमको. आज आके यहाँ इस क्लास में हमको after 32 years हमको पता लग रहा है कि I am not this body, I am soul. So theoretically I am getting to know for the first time today. So can you imagine to actually realize that and live on that platform of spirit? Will it take time? It will take time. But right now we are not on the spirit level of the spirit, we are on the level of the body, that I am this body. This is the reason why I am attached to matter. Because my consciousness or my identity, sense of identity is that I am Prithvi, I live here, I am an Indian, I am Gora, I am Kala, I am tall, I am short. All of these are related to what? The soul or the body? The body, right? So my whole sphere of identity is that I am this body. Hence, I am attached to material things. Because I am not living on the level of soul. Is this okay to understand? Simple? Is this okay? Okay, ठीक है. Soul is nirlep in that sense of it has no material attachments, but we are not in that original consciousness yet. We've lost that. This is called false ego. What is it called? Ego means identity. Ego का मतलब होता है identity. Right now we are in a false identity of what? That I am this body. But I have to change that. Krishna, for the first thing, when Arjuna in the first chapter he tells him about all the problems. You know what the lesson that Krishna gives? He starts with this. Second chapter, he starts with this. He starts with the fact that you're not this body, you're a soul. He reminds himself, reiterates the fact that अरे तू भूल गया. You've forgotten. And this is the cause of all our problems. That we've forgotten that we are the soul. But I think I'm digressing too much. I want to come back to the point that I am a soul, I am not this body. ठीक है, समझ में आ गया. But now we have talked about multiple bodies also. I want to, what are we, what species are we? Everybody knows I'm a human being, Homo sapien, yeah? Now, are there other living beings in this room? Where? Not in this room? Can you see? Plant? Plant?
Mosquitoes हो सकते हैं.
Mosquitoes?
बहुत
Yeah.
सारे we can't see but tiny.
Yeah, microbes?
Yeah.
Bacteria.
Microbes can be there.
Scriptures tell us this world is congested with living entities. Maybe we're seeing some, maybe we're not. Our own body ke andar, there's a whole world of, our gut is full of bacteria. We need that bacteria to really live also. Our own body ke andar there's a whole world of, yeah, ऊपर है, अंदर है. If you start seeing them, no, you'll go mad. Because everywhere I can say, where do I go? Yeah, it's a blessing we can't see them. But there are living entities everywhere. In fact, I will tell you something. हमें ऐसा लगता है कि वो हम बड़े तोप हैं, we're humans or whatever. We are the minority. We are a minority species. In this very room, we are a minority. Because more than us, millions of them are there in this. There are two plants here. They're also living beings. Yes or no? Are plants living? Yeah. If these guys are living, then that means there is a soul in them. Because we just discussed that what is the difference between dead matter and a living person? Presence of
Soul.
soul. If plant is living, that means it has a
Soul.
soul in it. Is this okay to understand? You have thought, Mataji?
No.
You good? Okay. So that means animals also have soul. Insects also have soul. Everything has soul. Can you answer this question now? The second question is, hey, how come that soul is taken that body and I have been given this body? What determines that?
Whatever you do in
Your
the
karma.
current life.
Karma. Yeah, what is karma? This concept of karma. What is karma, Anante? No. Have you heard of the word? I didn't get your name, Prabhu. What's your name? Shrey. Yeah. Shrey, what's karma? Have you heard of the word karma? Yeah, you heard. What does it mean? Any idea?
Like the bad things that you
Bad thing, good thing. If you do bad thing, you get good things.
No.
No. What happened?
If you do bad things, then you get bad things.
Acha, you get bad thing.
Punishment.
Punishment.
ये तो punishment.
Yeah, punishment. Teacher. Are you teacher, Mataji? I could hear the teacher too. So, yeah, karma is something that we'll discuss in the upcoming sessions. But we have different bodies according to different karma deeds that we've done. So we must have done something because of which we have gotten a. Now, what is the difference between? Okay, the difference से पहले, what are the similarities between us, humans, the special ones, and the animals? What is the similarity? क्या action में कुछ similarities है? What are some action that we do same? What are the actions?
Basic breathing.
Basic breathing, this, that. Some basic ones that the Mahabharata tells us, the Shloka in the Mahabharata, it tells us that do animals eat?
Yes.
We all eat. We also eat. Good. Sleeping?
Yes.
They also sleep, and we also. Sometimes they sleep for six months. Can we sleep for 6 months? We can't sleep. They can do that. They can sleep better than us. 6 months they can sleep, right? Then eating हो गया, sleeping हो गया. There's something called mating where you procreate, you create children. Yeah, you multiply. Is that important? To multiply, is that important? Yeah. Otherwise, your species will stop. Do you know this called extinct species? This word, do you know extinct? What does extinct mean?
Does not
End of the
exist now.
species.
They were there and now they're
Not
not there. Why? They went somewhere else. We killed them off. Sometimes, some of them we killed them off, some of them nature killed them off. Is this okay? Is this okay to understand? Like dinosaurs,
Like mammoths.
mammoths, all these things that we see in movies now only. Yeah. So now we have to make sure that other species that are there right now, they shouldn't be seen only in movies. They should be seen in real life also. Your responsibility, young ones, not mine. Yours. Is okay? So one is eating, sleeping, mating, where that means you procreate, you multiply yourself. Do humans also multiply? They also multiply. And the last one is called defending. Does an animal defend itself? Yeah. If there's a dog, there's a pack of dogs, and they have an area. Dogs have an area. If another dog from another area comes into this dog's area, what does this first dog do? Like he'll make a lot of noise, he'll make snarl and show teeth. Have you seen this happen? On the road? Like, what's happening, man? Like, अरे रहने दे रहे इतनी सारी जगह है, why can't you let them live? Sometimes they think like that, yes or no? Okay, why are you fighting? Just let it live another, there's so much space here, yes or no? You know, some people might think that about us also, humans. That, because humans also do this defending. About our area, mera ghar, mera mohalla, my society, my nation. You understand what I'm saying? But defending is not just about that. Defending is on the personal level also. For example, I have created some wealth, my business, my this, my that, my ghar, my bacche, whatever, right? I defend them and then I want to increase it. Is this okay? For example, Ambani is there. Ambani has money. Is Ambani wealthy? How wealthy is it? Super wealthy. Yeah? Does he need to work? Like for his needs, does he need to work? Roti, kapda, makan, does he need to work? No. Does his son need to work? Daughter, son, 7 generations, do they need to work? They don't need to work. But Ambani is working harder than me. Is Ambani working harder than me? I can tell you he's working harder than me. For sure. He's getting less sleep than me. 100% sure. Yeah? Because it's not just the money that he's made. If he stops right now, he will go down. There's no stagnation there. Either you go up or you go down. That's how it works. Yeah? So he doesn't want to go down. He wants to go up. That is called defending. So animals or humans में ये 4 similarities हैं. Is this okay to understand? Can we repeat it? What is the first one? Eating. Second is sleeping. Third is mating. And fourth is defending. ये हो गए similarities. Now, what is the? अगर ये similarities हैं, what is the difference? See, I also eat, but I just eat better. Maybe in a better place. मैं सोने की थाली में खा रहा हूँ. A dog outside is eating how? Anywhere, जो भी मिल गया, whatever. Sorry. रास्ते पे, whatever. Where am I sleeping? On my bed. I first had a normal bed, khatiya. Then I have a mattress. Then I have a better mattress. Now I have a water bed. Then I have a swinging bed. Like I just try and keep improving my bed. Is that okay? I keep increasing my bedrooms. First I had 1 BHK. Then I had 3 BHK, 4 BHK, now I have a bungalow. But in that whole bungalow, what do? I eat and I sleep. Is this okay to understand? The dog is doing the same thing where? The quality of sleep of that dog, is it same as us? How do you know?
Why not?
Because
How will you? अरे इतना सुकून से वो is the dog well rested when it wakes up for doing whatever it has to do? Is it well rested? What do we want when we sleep? Rest, no? It's getting well rested. Yes or no? Sometimes because we want to increase from 1 BHK to 2 BHK to 3 BHK, we don't get rest only. We don't eat. Sometimes my office colleagues tell me that, sir, आज हमने खाने ही we forgot to eat only. We didn't get time only. I'm like, wait a second. Why are you earning? Earning to eat, but you're not. The pursuit of earning, you're not eating. What is this?
What's the point of earning?
Yeah, what's the point of earning? So, eating, mating, sleeping, defending. These 4 things we also do, animals do. They do it in a rudimentary way, we do it in a more sophisticated way. Are we just sophisticated animals? What is the difference? What is the difference between... There has to be some difference. Let me give you a clue. Yeah, there is a difference. The same shloka says there is a difference. There is something that makes us better and special. What is that? Is something that we want to discuss today.
They cannot express or talk or they cannot create.
Yeah.
Your
They cannot
developed brains.
create. Yeah.
Brains are so well developed.
They can't create
Create as in
anything.
mistake or
There's a
anything.
there's a bird called a weaver bird. Have you seen it?
The nest is.
Have you seen the nest that it makes?
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Design is better.
What a designer! I'm not kidding. If you've seen it, it's just a small little bird. With it just picks up all these different materials, makes such a nice. It doesn't have hands, nothing. With just its beak and saliva, it makes the whole thing. Doesn't it? Innovative or not? Innovative?
Tailor bird also.
Yeah. Then, what else? What makes us special? This is not it. What is it? What makes us special?
Express ourselves.
Talking. When there's a line of ants, Aradhya, there's a line of ants. Have you seen ants? Yeah? Line of ants. If you stop one of them, stop it. Okay? Or you keep keep a sugar ka ek chota sa piece somewhere. Okay? You keep it. After 5 minutes, what happens?
all the ants will.
All the first 1, 2 ants will come. Then they will go back.
Then the whole colony will come.
Probably intelligence is different than we have.
Intelligence is different. Yeah. What intelligence is? Are we saying animals are not intelligent?
No, they are.
They are intelligent
But in a different.
in different way.
Like thinking, like the sky is blue.
Huh.
How can the animals think that? Like,
Yeah.
how the sky is blue.
Yeah. So there is this, to cut the story short, we thought that expressing, we thought that, and कि हाँ ऐसा हो सकता है, maybe there's a lack in expression, right? So, but the animals also have language. Is it okay to understand? They talk amongst each other. But as she's saying that maybe they also have something we don't understand. So let's have a common language. So they found a species which has intelligence nearer to us, an orangutan or a chimpanzee. Okay, you know orangutan, chimpanzee. Yeah, they found a chimpanzee orangutan, and that orangutan. It's a famous experiment, by the way. That orangutan, they taught it sign language. What did they teach it? Now we have a common language. Yeah, but the whole life. You know what that chimpanzee or orangutan, I'm forgetting which species, but you know what, that whole life they studied the orangutan, and the whole life the question that it asks, what this? I want to play, I want to eat, I want to do that, please give me a banana, please give me food, please give me that. It asks all these different things, but never for once it asks the question that she's asking, that why is the sky blue? Who am I? This curiosity is something that they do not have. They have some kind of curiosity. If you keep a mirror in front of them, They'll see क्या है, ऐसे ऐसे करेगा. Have you seen a bandar? There is nobody more curious than a bandar. We go to Vrindavan, the bandars there, oh my, crazy. They're so crazy. Have you been to Vrindavan?
They steal every food.
Every food.
You know, bandar, my friend,
Yeah.
went to Vrindavan.
Yeah.
One bandar came and stole the
Chashma only. What will a bandar do with a chashma? But they steal it because they want food out of it. They're very intelligent like that, curious animals like that, yeah. But something that they cannot be curious about is about the existence of something beyond this body. We can ask that question. I am not kidding. If we think we are special, more special than animals, Shastras tell us this, that this is the only speciality we have. This is the only difference we have. That we can be curious about things which are higher, beyond just this body, beyond just eating, sleeping, mating and defending. We have this speciality. This is our advantage. Yeah, this is our privilege. But now imagine this. We've gotten this body, we've gotten a human form which has this speciality. But if we spend the whole life doing what? 4 things of eating, sleeping, mating and defending, we didn't do the 5th thing. 5th thing was what is making us human. If we are doing only the 4 things, what are we really? We are sophisticated animals. I'm sorry to break it up for everybody, but that's what we are. We were given something special, we didn't take it up. Then you know what? After multiple tries of this, nature, which gives us our body according to our karmas, it's a अरे यार, इसको मैंने कुछ special दिया, इसका use नहीं कर रहा है. This person not using the speciality. This person keeps going back to eating, sleeping, mating and let's give them the body they want. No. That's how we, after a human birth, we get a animal birth. Who here likes to sleep? I love sleeping. Love sleeping, yeah? This is the last point for the day. I love sleeping. Now, how much can you sleep? If someone says, I will give you money to sleep, but condition is that you have to sleep 23 hours a day. 23 hours a day you have to sleep. Will you be able to do it? After 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, what will happen? You'll go mad. You keep your money. I don't want your money. I want to go out. I am a human being. I want to see the sunlight. I want to go out, do things. Yeah, I don't want to sleep full day. I can't sleep full day. My own body will start saying, trahi, trahi, please. You get bed sores. Do you know this? If you sleep too much, your body only starts giving you worse things. It gives you bed sores. You understand this? So if we like sleeping too much, our own human body is limiting us from our own desire to sleep. Desire है सोने की, लेकिन कौन रोक रहा है? My own. Do you understand this? So nature, you know what nature does? It notices this. यार इसकी desire बेचारा पूरी नहीं कर पा रहा. A poor guy wants to sleep, but not being able to sleep because of the body. I think we have given a wrong body to this person. गलती हो गई मेरे से. I should give this person a body which can sleep for how many hours? 23 hours. You know, there's something called a sloth bear.
Yeah.
It sleeps in a day 22 to 23 hours. It's not a punishment that if we get a birth of a sloth bear, it's not a punishment. Nature sees that iska desire kaisa hai, and accordingly it gives us a body.
So I don't want this question.
Yes.
So once, if someone gets an animal body,
Yeah.
he'll never be religious. So does that mean they can
Yeah.
never come back to human body?
No, they do come. So there are 84 lakh species, types of bodies. How many? 84 lakh. Out of that, many are animals, many are fish, many are insects, microbes, this and that, right? But once you go back to animal, fish and this and that, there's a queue. To reach back to the human form, there's a queue. that after this type of body, this will come. This type of body, this will come. This type of body, this will come. Usually it is aquatics, then trees and plants, insects, and then 4 quadrupeds, and then you come to a human form. That is for example, a tree is there, a banyan tree is there. What is the life of a banyan tree?
It grows.
Many years.
Yeah, thousands of years. Yeah, there's a redwood trees are there in the US.
California.
Yeah, 5,000 years they know. That 5,000, 6,000 years they're living. Abhi. Can you imagine being trapped in a tree body for 5,000, 6,000 years? Uske baad you'll get some other animal body, then you'll get some other, then finally you reach a human body. But in a human body, if you do the same thing that you did in your millions of other lifetimes of eating, sleeping, mating, and we missed a chance. And then nature will be like, इसको वापस भेजो ना, ये same चीज कर रहा है, इसको वापस भेजो, इसको better is better suited there. We keep doing this again and again and again and again. The point of this whole discussion is that we have a speciality of asking questions about something beyond this body. Yes, ma'am.
Like today we are sitting here. Everyone doesn't get a chance
Yeah,
to get this.
yeah,
So if they are living in that state,
yeah.
they find that state to be okay.
Okay, yeah,
So how?
yeah,
How they can be pulled away?
Yeah.
Because they are not getting any chance. There is
Yeah.
no one to help them.
yes.
If, so
And that is, there are 2 points here to understand, Mataji. It's a very nice point which you brought up. That if we have gotten this chance, it's a rare one. It's a rare one. In fact, it is said that having a birth as a human is rare, first. Second, having a birth of a human with some privileges. All of us, I can say very safely here that roti kapda makan has never been a problem. Basic necessities. Yes or no?
yes.
Yeah, basic necessities. Outside the majority of people, human beings, who you can't go and say, "Arey Bhagavad Gita pad," because they're like, "Arey mujhe pata nahi mera agla khana kahan se aa raha hai."
Correct.
So it's inhumane of us to tell them कि तुम तो Bhagavad Gita पढ़. अरे पहले खाना जब they give them,
Basic necessities.
yeah, just basic necessities you have to fulfill. But now that we have a human form, that to a privileged human form, and that to a place like India, where all of this knowledge is everywhere I see. My tailor का नाम is Ram. My kachori wale ka naam is Krishna. Like the names of the Lord are there everywhere. Where I see, that is the culture of India. This is there in every festival. Somehow or the other, philosophy will. हमें at least आत्मा का पता है, reincarnation का पता है ना. At least that. We will not say कि maybe I don't know. I haven't heard of reincarnation only. I heard about it. Even our movies talk about reincarnations. You understand what I'm saying?
फिर वो उनकी गलती कैसे हो गई? अगर वो human है और ये नहीं.
What do you think constitutes to that situation, Mataji? The situation that everybody is in, us
By
included.
birth they were like that and they could not get out.
Yeah. So in the previous births, we have done some kind of activities because of which we get some kind of situations in this present birth. And in this present birth, we are doing some things which will create more situations for me in the future. That is the cycle. You understand this?
Yeah.
So that's why we got a
Or
situation.
goes to back to karma.
Yeah. But there's good news. Devotion is beyond karma. Anybody, a rich person, poor person, deformed person, anybody can practice devotion. But they have to get access to it. That's the only thing. And that is the reason why we try and conduct these, these children here. They go out into the park and they sing the Mahamantra. They do kirtan. Yeah, you know what happens when they do kirtan? Even passers-by who have no idea about, as you said, people have no idea. Passers-by, they get to hear the kirtan. Because they've heard kirtan, that itself basically incites that kind of curiosity, because that is the power of kirtan. That is the power of sound. When you're sleeping, what wakes you up? When you're sleeping, what wakes you up? How do you wake up every day? Alarm. That means when you're sleeping, your ears are awake. Yes or no? Yeah? This is, we are sleeping right now. Being ignorant is compared to sleeping. We are asleep to the fact that there is something beyond. What wakes us up is divine sound, and that divine sound is kirtan. This is the reason why we go out there and people complain कि अरे ये क्या कर रहे हैं, ऐसे कर रहे हैं, but we don't mind. Just keep doing kirtan because it is good for the society. Anybody who hears it willingly, unwillingly, even someone makes fun of it. अरे हरे कृष्णा वाले, अरे मुझे क्या निकला लेकिन निकल गया मुझसे. So now that they have said it, they get a chance. They might take it or not, that's their choice, but they get a chance. Many people come to this class, 10% stay. That means many people got a chance to hear the Bhagavad Gita, but 10% actually took it. So the whole idea of this discussion today is that we have a speciality of understanding something beyond this body, because we are a soul, we are not this body. Let's not miss this chance that we've got as a human being and really take it up. That is something that I want to talk about in this session. I'll stop here because I think it is time. And if there are any last questions from the kiddos here, any questions? No? Yes, yes. Yeah.
Like when we die, the soul flies.
Yeah.
What God does it go to?
So the soul doesn't fly, it just takes another body. It doesn't go to God, it takes another body. For example, you are Aradhya today, tomorrow you might be Krishna in your next birth, maybe not. Or you understand? Yeah, you just change bodies. You don't go to God yet. But our understanding is that we want to stop this changing of bodies and we want to go to God. How to do that is something the Bhagavad Gita tells us. We haven't discussed that yet. Keep coming, we'll talk about it. Okay? Yes, Mataji.
First we were talking about this karma and everything.
Yeah.
Like our previous actions, what we did in our previous life.
Yes.
So getting a human life in this period,
Yeah.
is it a boon or a curse?
It can be a boon or a curse depending on what you do with this life. What do you do with this life? You've been given a gift. See, a body is a gift. A human body is a gift. But if you don't use that gift, you lost a chance. It's a gift for sure. It's a boon for sure. But do you use that? That fulfills the boon. If you don't use that, then boon hai ki nahi hai, kya farak padta hai? Like if someone gives you a book and you don't read it, what is the point? They give you a book. Is this a boon or a bane? What is it? It's a boon, but if you don't read it, is it still a boon? It's not a boon. It's just lying there. Yeah? Actually, actualizing it, realizing it, applying it, that makes a boon fulfilled. This life you have to fulfill as a human being. Any other questions? Can we stop? Yeah? Thank you so much for patiently listening to me ramble. I try and assimilate some things from the Gita and come here and try and discuss it. Thank you so much for your presence. It really encourages us to do this again and again. We thank Chaitanya Priya, Akshobhya Prabhu, Arjun Prabhu, Mataji here, and all of them really host us, take a lot of effort to host this, and we thank them, and hopefully we keep continuing this. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. I'll just use this.
Yeah.
So thank you so much. It was so, even though some of these concepts we have